Abisyala mga pasyoneya, we are the BSEd 1 Social Studies student from Bicol University, Gubat Campus. And let me introduce myself. I am Rica Mae Espigol, and here are my group mates.
Niña Bandojo, Kathleen Mamano,
Clariss Destajo.
And for today's video, we are going to tackle about science, technology, and society.
Meanwhile,
So today, we are going to find any persons to be interviewed regarding their personal experiences in the changes in transportation from before and after.
one eternity later.
target
May vision sabi ka mo. Parehas kang mag-driver. Hoy, your office mo.
Yan, ano po ang mapapansin mo na pagbabago sa transportation about sa past?
Pero hindi na na-pandemic.
Yes po. Kaupo na po yan.
Pinos. Yan.
Ano po? Compare niyo.
Ano yan? Medyo ayos ito dati. Kasi dati, lahat takot.
In terms po sa transportation, ano po ang gagamit na
Nagamit na.
pang-transport Paras na po yan sa yan.
Pare.
Pagka naman po sa oras, ano po ang kabakaiba sa ito?
Saan niyan? Mas urala pa ang oras na mo. Punta sa dati na. Sigang oras. Dito para magkapasahero kami, naba namin ang konti oras.
Hindi po, makalang po yan.
Ayun lang.
Later. A few moments later.
Sa pagbiyahe po, kung ano po ang bigamit ng mga sasakyan dati compare ng po. Jeep na po talaga.
Ano sa Bumiro, panahon na panahon. Sa Manila, train. Sa panahon pa yun. Train.
Train lang po.
Ano yan na? Mga bilay, bilay,
Kung
ikot talagang hukuha ang huluan sa pinakauna-una.
Pinakauna-una po.
Mga train, balik pa Manila.
Kuan sa pampamasahe 10 centimos.
15 pesos. Ako 15 na, primero ko. Pagka Manila, 15 pesos pa.
how about po sa mga pag ma-travel ka po hali sa sayo na barangay, pakani po din sa sentro, na ano po?
Baklay! Baklay pa. Lartaw pa kami. Mga lunadan. Doon naman ito mga lunadan ng baryo.
Tagian sanga, sa gubat. Baklay milyon.
Taho kanin argeno, Risaday na giha na dan. Maabot man sa katuan, hululusong ka na po sa mundo.
Kaya namo.
Mo. Wala kami mga chinilas. Mga chinilas ato.
Tapos nagkaalap ko baga manay isa-isa.
Pabinto ko. Diretso kasiguran.
Ang ano po, kapag may nag-abroad po dati,
Rahon man sa tan abot para
wala pa po.
pamirahon. Mga Davao lang ang abot, Mindoro, tapos
Pag sa sasakyang pandagat naman po,
Mga bangka lang po, wala po po barko.
Sakayan.
Sagwan?
Sagwan. Sagwan. Mga masang panahon. Naman mo, ubos na yung mga barko, madragon, magbuwan.
okay po. Salamat po. Thank you po.
Hi, I am Shane Gumba.
So why is knowledge important? For me as a human, knowledge is a power. It is an important tool to help us survive and maintain things like joy and peace in this world. But as a student, knowledge is important to enhance our way of thinking, in reasoning and in critical thinking. Knowledge has a huge and a special role in our daily lives. It helps us understand everything and anything that we hope to learn. Knowledge keeps us safe. Knowledge keeps us surviving in this world. Imagine if we did not get to know or learn that there is something in this world that could possibly can kill us just by eating a food. Sure thing, many of us will die. So for me, the best explanation of the importance of knowledge is the movie entitled The Croods, especially the part 2 of this movie. So this movie is an American computer animated adventure comedy film. In this movie, there are two kinds of people highlighted in this movie. The first is the caveman or the Croods. They are the family that live in a cave in a particular dangerous moment in time. And the second kind is the Bettermans. They are the family that is a couple of steps above the Croods on the evolutionary ladder. So to summarize the movie, the caveman or the Croods are forced to leave their cave, searching for a safer habitat, and they discover a world in paradise that meets all of their needs, like shelter, food, water, and etc. And this was owned by the Bettermans. But there comes to the point that tension between the two families rises because the Croods can't feel happiness. The kind of lives that they have in the cave is far different with the life in this paradise. Every inventions and discoveries of the Bettermans, they call it genius. And the Croods doesn't like the idea of being one of the Bettermans. They feel like they are not belong to those families, so they plan to leave. So this movie emphasized that knowledge is important for survival.
Computer shops are very helpful to many people, especially to those who do not have their own computer set and internet connection or broadband. If we are going to take a look inside a computer shop, we can see that it is fully occupied almost all the time. The rent of the computers for about half an hour ranges from 7 pesos to 10 pesos and about 13 pesos to 15 pesos amount per hour. Some of the customers' purposes for renting the computer can be a research about their assignments or research on their topics in their subjects that they need to have clarifications. Others are encoding for their projects. It can be a research paper or encoded requirements for their particular subject, etc. Others are making instructional materials like PowerPoint presentation for their class reportings. Others are watching videos, particularly on YouTube, and sometimes they also downloading music or videos. But the most common activity of the customers are playing computer games, and others are surfing their Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram accounts. Because of the fact that computer shops are in demand to people, they become now widespread among the community and school.
The transformation of transportation from the past to nowadays has a great effects to people's lives, as it is the primary way of going to another places. Unlike before, wherein the use of cart carried by a carabao is the primitive transportation the people use, especially to those far barangays, and to deal with the unconstructed road. As you can see, motorcycle, jeepney, and tricycle are the commonly used vehicles nowadays.
As you can see, the construction of new facility adjacent to the Church of St. Anthony de Padua is in the process. Workers are working together with the use of new technologies such as mixer and huge bar that serve as signboard and etc. You can also hear and see the noise of groundbreaking to make and build a large hole that will serve as foundation of the said project. We are going to catch up and see what is happening that causes this traffic. So ahead of this road is the bridge that is under construction. Workers are going to lift up more the bridge than it is constructed in the past. They will also going to widen the bridge, which will make it 4 passages. The vehicles passing by here needs to follow the sign looking at the 2 colored traffic lights, which is the green and the red. The vehicles entering the town will follow the red light, while those going out the town will follow the green light.
Next, how do you define happiness? For me, happiness is when you follow your heart. Happiness is when your life fulfill your needs. Happiness has nothing to do with your life's circumstances. It is based on your ability to accept the things you're experiencing. Literally, happiness has no proper definition. It is an undefined thing. It can be only felt by you. Different people, different views, and thus the sense of happiness is also different. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from our own actions. The moment you see the good in everything, be glad about everything, you can never be sad. I have here the simple rules of happiness. 5 simple rules of happiness. First one, free your heart from hatred. 2. Free your mind from wars. 3. Live simple. 4th, give more. And 5, expect less. And I believe in Henry Van Dyke saying that happiness is inward and not outward. And so it doesn't depend on what we have, but on what we are.
How would we live and die in this 21st century when almost everything is under control of the digital age? In 21st century, computers are increasingly faster, more portable, and high-powered than ever before. We know that technology is good in changing the world. Technology makes our lives easier, faster, better, and more fun. In fact, technology has also made farming easy. Traveling is more convenient than before. And to be honest, technology is effectively linking. But how could we die in this 21st century when almost everything is under control of the digital age? There are many substances that are not safe for our health in the world of technology, especially to the state of technology in this 21st century. Many of us, the students, can be addicted to technology and can cause damage that will affect our health. This may result in health ramifications like insomnia, eye strain, and increased anxiety and depression that could lead in a worst effect of digital age in our lives. And this is death. This may be done intentionally, suicide, or unintentionally, a severe damage to our health.